Hello, empowered soul. Welcome to your energy update. We're dropping in right now because there's something happening in the sky and the cosmos that I'm noticing in my daily life. I'm noticing in my clients' lives as I'm coaching them. And so I thought maybe you might be experiencing this too. And I wanted to offer some guidance from the current astrology, from the language of the divine, letting you know what your own divine nature is trying to experience, wanting to experience, and how everything that's going on is actually working for you right now. Okay, so let's dive in. On this day of Mars, let's talk about Mars. Okay, Mars is currently in Libra right now, and it's actually moving into this conjunction with the South Node, which is also in Libra. And this conjunction is actually bringing up, we have a lot of triggering happening. We have a lot of triggering happening. And what it's actually bringing up is a lot of our past karma. That's the South Node. Our South Node is literally the karma we brought into this life, whether it be from past lives or even from earlier in this life. It's the karma we've accrued that's coming with us. And what that looks like is our subconscious. It looks like our thoughts, our patterns, our stories, our beliefs. A lot of that is our karma, and it's very impacted by that. So we have a lot of that being triggered and playing out right now. And Mars, in that conjunction, is asking us to take action, and specifically to do it in a new way. And in this karmic cleanse, it's asking us to really step up and take care of our body in a way that we never have before. Because trauma, these cycles that we're noticing, will continue to play out over and over again in our lives, high karma, until we actually do the cleanse. Until we remove it, not just from like, oh, I see it, I see why it happened, I understand. It's asking us to not just notice the themes and the thoughts and the patterns that are coming up, but to take action on changing them into our Dharma, our North Node, and allowing us to make new decisions, to show up as that sacred warrior in confidence, to make brave, bold new actions that will actually align us with the journey and expression our soul desires to have. So this looks like, right now, noticing the triggers that are coming up, being triggered, feeling the wound, letting yourself really get intimate with the feelings that are coming up, the emotions, and where they're at in your body. That's Mars. Mars is one of the rulers of your body, and it's asking you to take notice of what your divine vessel is communicating to you. So it's really allowing yourself to feel, to notice those emotions and where they're at in your body. And then it's asking you to take action. It's asking you to move, not just sit and meditate and go, yes, oh, I feel it, oh, and feel it and stay in that stuck feeling energy, but then to move it from the body through action, whether it be literal exercise, going for a walk, weightlifting, yoga, connecting breath and movement together to really focus on moving that energy with intention, even qigong, tai chi, these types of things, but especially with it being Mars, you want to move, you want to sweat, you want to show your soul that you're willing to take aligned action with your physical body. So this is a really beautiful time, okay? So you want to notice the trigger, you want to feel what's going on, you want to feel it in your body, you want to move to release it. And that can also be breath work. With it being in Libra, an air sign, it's important to bring the breath in. So doing some somatic breath work to release that trauma, but really making sure you get into movement with the intention of releasing the trauma that you are identifying. And then from there, Libra is asking us to bring more balance and harmony into our bodies. So you can do that by being out in nature, reconnecting with the earth. You can do that through just enjoying anything beautiful, something nourishing, something that's going to tap you back into that feminine, because Mars is the masculine, but it's asking you to tap into your feminine as well. So as you take action with your masculine, you move the energy, how can you come back to your feminine afterwards, creating balance to nurture, to really nourish and love yourself, especially your body. So a great way to intentionally work with this energy would be to first, like I said, sit down and identify the trigger. Really let yourself feel it in your body. Then to move it through your body with exercise, especially yoga. I really recommend getting in a good yoga flow, really being in that flow, being in your personal power, watching the stories in your mind, wanting to quit, I'm too shaky, I'm not strong enough, whatever it might be, noticing that and then tapping back into your confident core power and staying in your flow, being disciplined enough to see it all the way through and move that energy with loving intention. So move it through yoga, and then go ahead and feed yourself. Take a night, maybe nourish yourself with some beautiful food, some nourishing whole foods. And then going ahead, especially with the feeling and the trauma release, I would really encourage you to dive into that sacral energy, into that root chakra energy. So encouraging you to bring in some orange foods, like literally oranges, carrots, egg yolks, and then tapping into that root chakra, root vegetables of radishes, even sweet potatoes is a great option right now. And something even like adaptogens would be a great way to come in right now, using those root herbs to nourish and ground yourself after you've done this really beautiful work. So nourishing your body with food and herbs, and then taking yourself out for a walk, reconnecting to the earth, recognizing that it's not just you on this individual journey, but then there is a world outside of you that is beautiful, and reconnecting with the nature and the beauty of the world around you to remind yourself of why you're overcoming and to bring yourself into that more blissful, awakened, joyful, aligned energy. So Mars conjunct the South Node right now is this beautiful karmic cleanse, asking us to move into a space of more beauty, harmony, balanced energies between our masculine and feminine, and allowing us to just move from a space of more softness versus that harsh force. So I encourage you right now to really work with and embody this energy and allow yourself to drop into a new, more luxurious and free space. Asking yourself questions like, who would you be without these stories? How can you rewrite them into something that is more beautiful and empowered and loving? This is your opportunity right now, and I encourage you to use it. Thanks to Mars conjunct the South Node. If you're interested in going a little bit deeper with some of these cycles and traumas, maybe you're having a hard time identifying where they're coming from, the very root, you're maybe staying in the surface level of the trigger and the behaviors, but you need to get deeper to understand. I would love to hold space with you, for you. This is the journey I take myself on a regular basis, and I would love to hold space for you as well. And then also encouraging you to nurture, giving you practical guidance in order to incorporate and integrate tools that will support you making new decisions, creating new stories, and writing something completely new and beautiful for yourself. If you are interested in coaching, be sure to follow the links below for readings, for coaching, for just diving in deeper with me. I'm here to hold space, to love you, to guide you, and to educate you, to remind you of who you are and bring you into that greater empowerment as you love and live this life.